Hey everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. Happy Saturday. I just thought I'd pop on here. I've got all my babies with me, all the fur babies, even Archie. He's scared to death. I don't know why he's so afraid to ride in the car, other than that's how he lost his leg. He jumped out of the window when he was a puppy, and I'm sure it's traumatized him, but he wants to come. He doesn't want to stay home alone. He hopped in the truck on his own, but it's a little chilly. It's 54 in Florida. That is chilly for us Floridians. I know you Alaskans laugh at me, but I'm just not used to it. And I'm not crazy about cold weather. I like cool weather. Everybody does. And let's see, what else am I gonna do? We're gonna go to Renaissance. I had a bunch of I think I had like 5 or 6 things I had spiraled. I had 2 things made for projects because I want to start doing Frogget. I want to get everything written down because I'm so lost with everything that's going on. I've been really busy, which I like to be busy, but I want to get a grip on my whips this year. I said that last year, didn't I? It's a goal. It's not a resolution or anything like that. It's a goal, and sometimes I reach my goals, sometimes probably not. Don't reach them. We're going to go to the printing shop. You know, I dropped them off the day before yesterday, and I called them first thing in the morning. I'm like, I need to make a change. I told you to make a 25-page binder for projects because I have a copy of a sheet I want them to duplicate. I said, I don't know what I was thinking, but I need like 100 pages. So they told me, well, they could finish the books, but that would be done today. I said, well, I'll come get the books. That was yesterday. Well, I told my husband what was going on. He's like, why are you going to waste gas going to Gainesville today when everything will be done tomorrow? I was just thinking about working on Manfa Makes Tile, and I got gifted a washcloth knitting book from Lynette for Christmas with a bunch of different patterns. I was gonna do Witch Piece Craft. I've never done any of her stuff, but I thought maybe I could do washcloths, but I can't, the type of project. So I was thinking about maybe knitting a scarf, just something very narrow, very simple because I'm a slow knitter, but at least take part in that with the rest of the girls. And then another new one that I would like to do is Seta. I'm not sure if I'm going to do just a hat every time, because I can knit a hat, or I'm trying to use up my stash, and I think there's a place in Alaska that Laura takes a lot of hats to, and also Jaxie, Creation by Jaxie, she does Hat Not Hate, so if I make any blue ones, I can send them to wherever she wants me to send them, and I think it would be much easier me just send them wherever she wants me to send them, Hat Not Hate. And then I've made blue hats, they're still sitting at the house, but I want to partake in that. There's several, there's like 11 things that the Sophie's Universe, I did start that this morning. Well, no, I started it last night at midnight. I walked over to where my TV is, and I have a shelf to the right of my TV with all of Premier yarn. Most of it's Premier. And the top shelf, it has the Premier Basic Mosaic. And I have like 3 colors. Well, I gravitated towards the one that has teals and beautiful blues and, beautiful lavenders in it. And I was like, I pulled it out and I looked at it and I'm like, these are the colors that I want in my Sophie blanket. Ta-da! I had an epiphany. So I took that skein and I went and picked out all the colors in that mosaic variegated yarn, and I came up with my colors. So I will show that to you at another time. Maybe if I get home, maybe I'll do a little video when I get back to the house of the colors I picked. But it was like, oh, it is hard for me. I struggle with colors because you have an idea up here, it's beautiful up here, and then when you get it here, it's like, no. So yeah, if I'm gonna work on a blanket all year long, I want to feel it, and I'm feeling it now. It took me, I'm like, they started on the 7th, and I started on the, actually technically the 14th at midnight. It was the 14th. So almost there to get my books, but I'm gonna pick up a bunch of books, and I've got a plan. And the girls, well, Mad Mimi, she talked to me a little bit about how we're gonna organize some of our hashtags, and that helped me out a great deal, because I'm like, I don't know. And then after looking at it, after she showed me her schedule, I was like, oh yeah, it's not as bad as it looks. You know, I've been busy. You got life and other things going on. I'm resting this weekend, because last weekend was fun and busy, but I was tired up there. But I lived in South Florida, and I went back as a young adult. You know, I was a teenager still, but I lived on my own. I don't know, the traffic didn't bother me so much then, but the older I get, the less tolerant I am of stupid drivers. Sorry. We're here. But anyways, Orlando, the traffic has ruined that place. You can't get around unless you have a cell phone. And the way they got those roads, and you got to use a cell phone, what's the difference of videoing yourself or staring at your phone worried that you're not going to get to your destination because there's 10 lanes? It's overpopulated, and I just don't like that place. I went to Disney when I was a little girl. I took my 2 older kids when they were little. I took Tyler for his 9th birthday and went from affordable to off the chain. I let him take a friend, and I just gave them room service, whatever they wanted. It was like, we stayed at the yacht club, just splurged. And I was pretty broke, but I used my credit card. And at the time, and just stand in the middle of the parking lot dressing your child. Those are the stupid people I'm talking about. She's standing in the middle where cars drive, dressing her child, and I'm sitting there waiting for her to dress her child. Okay, I'll be back. I'm back. I got some cool things. I had 2 books made. Just nothing fancy, but see, it's projects, and I got 100 pages, and I'm gonna list all my whips in here. Well, on Friday it's gonna be finish it or frog it, and then the ones that I'm going to keep, I'm gonna write in here. I gotta get a grip on this stuff, and I know that everybody's always like, just frog it, just frog it. It's not just that easy. So, and a lot of my whips are whips from when I first started crocheting, and I get to a certain part and get stuck and then put it in timeout and just end up starting something else. So I got 200 pages. I got two spiral books, because I think the other one I'm going to use for new whips. Maybe, I don't know. All right. This is what I had copied. This was gifted to me by Sherry K. I think think it's Sherry K Crochet. I'm not sure she really, I don't know about her channel, but you all should know who Sherry K is. We did a fundraiser for her. All right, the first book, Modern Crochet Sweaters. I love the sweaters in this book. I had it spiraled so I can just turn and flip the page without destroying the book, because there's a lot of patterns in here that I like. And I got another one. Let's see. This I got as a gift, and I spiraled it. It's Easy Knit Dishcloths. So, and then this is the book. This is the one I'm probably going to use for new stuff. I love this. Lynette gave me this for Christmas. Oh, please tell me they did not. Oh, wait. They just spiraled it. I thought they copied the pages I wrote in. All right. The next one. Is that not beautiful? I had it spiraled. It's going to be so easy now. The one I really wanted spiraled is this one. It is the crochet tile. Everybody's doing a tile a week and their pages are falling out of their books. So if you're going to do the Manfa Makes, get the tile. You won't regret it. It's about $6 a book. And then I had another book spiraled that I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So, but anyways, I had it because the books that I ended up sending, it was cheaper just to go through Amazon instead of mailing this book to y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. I bought the books, got them, and I'm like, it's cheaper just to mail them. So, and you know, if you ever mail books, you need to let the post office know it's a book. You get a discount. It's cheaper than regular freight if it's a book. And a lot of you probably already know this, but if you have Joann's app on your phone, you need to make sure you let them know that if you're a teacher, in the military, in the medical field, firefighter, I've been licensed in the medical field, so I get a 15% professional discount at Joann's. And when you have your app up and you have them scan the barcode in your app, swipe it to the left, and I think that's where you put that information in. You can figure it out or ask somebody. Just ask Google. But so like, give you an example. If I don't have my phone with me, my daughter's a nurse. She can use it. She has a Joann's app. Jennifer Cinnamon Stitches, her niece is a teacher. She could get a 15%, and this 15% is used with other discounts. You can use it on top of. It's the only one you can use with a sales item. So, you know, for instance, it's a 25% off for Big Twist, varsity, you know, standard yarn. You can show that, have them scan that 15% in your app, and you will get an additional 15% off. And oh my God, what a difference. 40% off. It's like the old Hobby Lobby coupon. So I've been taking, I had this all along, totally forgot about it, and really kind lady at the register said, do you have a professional discount? Nobody ever asked that, but this lady did, because obviously she probably is a frugal and uses coupons herself. You know what I mean? So that was very nice of her to remind me of that, and I'm never going to forget that. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine the money I could have saved over the past 2 years using it all the time? Oh goodness. And I'm not on a yarn diet. I am going to just shop my stash as much as possible. If I do buy yarn, now you guys are going to laugh at me, right? Yeah. I hope I don't fail. But as long as I'm mindful, I have a project that I'm buying yarn for. I can't just go like into Joann's and buy that cinnamon yarn and go, oh, it's so pretty. I got to have a plan for it. Yeah. So, that being said, I got to get going. I love you guys. All this cost me about 60 bucks. It might have been expensive. It's worth it to me. It's worth not having the headache. Huh, Pooh Bear? Huh, cat kisses? Cat kisses? Get you kissy. Give me a kissy. Love y'all. Mwah.